Well, that medical chat certainly has one thinking about taking care of your body and taking care of your all-round general wealth. And so the notion of being well, starting with eating well, might come up. And Woolworths is here to make sure that you give yourself and your family the very best in nutrition. And to tell us more about the Woolies Manifesto and their commitment to keeping you and your family healthy is Daisy Masiangoako, Senior Marketing Manager of Woolworths. Great to have you here with us, Daisy.
Thank you.
Now, a lot of people might know this, but I didn't know that Woolies had a manifesto.
Yeah.
What does it mean and exactly what is it all about? I want to hear all about it.
So the manifesto is a declaration that we are making as a brand to say if you're going to make better choices, this is what a better choice looks like. We list all the things that you need, all the beautiful ingredients that you need. It's a guide to say if you want to eat well, this is what eating well actually looks like. We unpack things like it's not just about fruit and veg, it's about sustainably farmed fruit and veg. It's about eating less unsaturated fats, but also as a retailer, we are saying that we are committed, everything that we manufacture, we will manufacture responsibly. So it's everything underpinned by sustainable methods of producing food, but it's also what the customer can refer to in our stores. So the manifesto is prominently displayed in most of our stores, and you can refer to it as a customer to just understand what our philosophy is about.
Yeah. When you talk about sustainability of producing and farming fruits and vegetables, exactly what does that imply?
So we talk about sustainability sometimes at the end of the process. We are obsessed with maintaining sustainability because we're trying to fix a broken food system.
Okay.
So, I mean, effects of the industrial age and effects of customers demanding more products and producers and manufacturers meeting customer demand without us considering what is the effect on the earth. So we have produced food previously in methods that have cost the earth. We have not considered integrated ecosystems like what about the farmer? Are we equitably paying the farm workers? What about where we are farming? Are we making sure that future generations actually have, they still have that good soil? So the use of pesticides, just the use of things that are also not good for our bodies, hormones on meat, hormones on chicken, hormones on beef, on lamb, antibiotics that affect us. So it's about trying to unroot all of those things that have led us to this point. So we are sitting with a completely broken food system, and we are trying as a brand to say, can we remedy this? But it's not just our problem, it's a global problem.
Yeah. And another commitment that Woolworths has made is in selling free-range meat. So let's talk about exactly what free-range meat is and the health benefits associated with eating free-range meat.
So like I said, free-range meat will be, in our definition, free of hormones, free of antibiotics. It's meat that is allowed to roam freely. And we are also very
sustainably grown as well.
Yes, sustainably grown and eating what it's supposed to be eating. So making sure that your chicken is grain-fed, or your other animals are grass-fed.
And of course, at the end of the day, which means that you as a consumer, when you're taking that in, you're ultimately taking in something that is more nutritious
good for you,
for your body.
Yes. Yeah. So it's clean nutrition. Yeah. That's what we're referring to. Yeah.
And another, I think, big crisis that we've been dealing with is the depletion of our fish stocks due to overfishing. And how is Woolworths addressing this particular issue?
We have, if you go to our stores, we have at our fish counters a list of what is red-listed fish. So this is overfished fish that you're not supposed to buy. And we also have a program where our tuna, every one of them is fished one by one. Okay. So we call it pole and line method, where you don't use a net to fish.
Yeah, so you're not putting hundreds of them at a time.
Yes, it's back to the traditional methods where you are getting the tuna one at a time, making sure that whatever that you don't need is left in the sea. Absolutely. So very sustainable method. Yeah. Yes.
Giving the species as well a chance to continue growing so that you don't overfish it, like you said. And let's bring it back to the customer and how Woolies is helping to guide customers in making the correct food choices at the end of the day so that yourself and your family could then ultimately benefit from that.
So we've got a few ranges that in our store are plant-based, helping people to, people are in the trend of eating less meat. We've got an entire offer of plant-based foods. We also have logos that help you to shop in the store. You'll see a vegan logo on those kind of ranges. We've got vegetarian logo that also guides you to shop accordingly. We have our Farming for the Future program. That is farming with the future in mind. We've got our Fishing for the Future program. That is also just as we have talked about everything. So these are just a navigation around the store to say these are the products that you should be going after,
Yeah, and as you said, the manifesto is very clearly visible in a lot of your stores.
Definitely.
And it's all about just, bringing the family, the community, the retailer together into one place where we say, let's take care of our current so that our future will be taken care of as well.
Yes.
Why is that so important to Woolworths?
We need to help South Africa live better, make better choices. As a retailer, we need to share our value with communities. It's about that shared value. We need to stop looking at business as from a capitalist point of view, where you are now opening your value proposition to the world. So we're letting customers in to say, we have values, but we want to share our values with the entire world. It's about making the world a better place, being a responsible corporate citizen. It is very close to our heart that we extend our value proposition. That is where we want to operate, and that's how we want to do business.
Daisy, thank you very much for joining us. It's been absolutely insightful to have you here and to hear more about what Woolies is doing out there. And it's really, really good to know that you can find food that you need to live well, all at Woolies.